Guess this was the only possible outcome.
That's right. The age of Shinobi is over.
Maybe it doesn't have to end this way. Chapter 24 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex has shown us that both Boruto and Kawaki, one way or the other, can change the future. In this video, I want to discuss if the story will use this new development to affect that infamous flash forward scene we've all been waiting to get to. Kashin Koji has a Shinjutsu, Prescience, which allows him to see all possible futures, which he has used to plan all of Boruto's moves and prevent the worst futures like Jura killing Boruto and the planet dying to a divine tree. But Boruto doesn't agree with all the futures that Kashin Koji deem as good, especially if his friends end up dying, like how Yodu died and how Konohamaru was also implied to die if he had never intervened. But him intervening is one of the paths that lead to the worst future by Boruto being discovered and dying by Jura's hands. But as we've seen in chapter 24, he has circumvented that to even Kashin Koji's surprise. But how? And why didn't Kashin Koji see it? It's not because of dumb luck. Boruto created a new path by himself by involving Kawaki. As explained in chapter 16, the more you know about the future, the more the nature of it will change. Even though Kashin Koji never told Boruto the specifics, after spending so much time with him and using his own intuition, he probably deduced someone will die if he doesn't intervene. He also knows that the future isn't set in stone. So what Kashin Koji believes is the best path now could change at any moment. Since all of what they've been trying to do thus far is prevent the worst future, Boruto essentially just did that too to prevent his worst future where his friends die. Another reason for why he could change the future and why Kashin Koji couldn't see this path is that, as he stated, Boruto is a singularity of fate, a person who diverges from the track of fate. And it's implied you become one the moment you know too much about the future. Chapter 15 shows the exact moment Boruto changed the future, and chapter 24 just expands on that. It seemed letting Kawaki know of the limiters placed on him and the additional orders he gave that changed the future. Like Kashin Koji said, the more people that know about the future, the more complex the branches become. So if Boruto and maybe even Kawaki find out about the future we see in chapter 1, would they be able to change it? The entire story of Boruto have been us seeing the events that could lead to that bleak future. And now, with all that we know about Kashin Koji's prescience and the singularities of it, is that future still set in stone? Has anything changed? Well, the only thing that has changed is their drip, as their designs are different, but I don't think anyone is complaining about that. It could have also just been a retcon or a design change from Ikimoto, but it may also have an in-universe explanation in that the future is changing, even if it's just a bit. But that brings me to the main question: does Kashin Koji know of this future? Nothing he says has revealed he knows about it, but that doesn't confirm he doesn't. And if he truly hasn't seen it, it's only a matter of time now. I don't think they dangle this future not for it to come true one way or the other. The interesting thing now is that if Kashin Koji knows or figures it out, and for some reason tells Boruto, would they be able to change it? Don't get me wrong, I still think we'll reach this future, but it's just how we get there. If Boruto finds out, would he be able to change it? Is that the only future that the earth doesn't get destroyed? Maybe. I also want to propose that Kawaki might be another singularity of fate, and he became one by Boruto telling him about the future and his limiters. If Kawaki is also capable of changing the future, maybe he is the one to wield that future we see, even if everyone tries to change it. That's a wrap. Do you think Boruto's and Kawaki's future changing powers will come back in the series, for the better or for the worse? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more Boruto content, hit that like button, subscribe and ring the notification bell. See ya later. Bye.